Welcome, and welcome, Professor Bernard.
Thank you.
All well?
Yes.
Great.
Are you sure?
Today we will have a look at two more well-known flat earthers. It's DITRH, David Weiss, and Flat Earth Banyo. Both of them are using short videos from TikTok in their desperate attempts to prove flat Earth.
Oh dear.
Are you ready for a big dumpster fire, Bernard?
I think this will hurt my brain.
Let's go.
There's something very fishy about telescopes these days.
Is something fishy about telescopes? This will be interesting.
These are some of the top telescopes you can get on the market, at least as like a normal civilian or whatever. They're thousands of dollars, right? Super expensive. Most of them are computerized, which is fishy to begin with. You know what I'm saying.
I didn't understand what you were saying. I did hear what you said, but what you meant, that's another story. The computer helps to find objects in the sky to look at, and it can help you track stars and so on. So I don't understand the fishy about computers used on telescopes.
But the images that a lot of these very popular astronomers get, like JW Astronomy and all those guys, they don't really seem to add up. Hopefully this thing doesn't even exist. That's just ridiculous. But we have guys like this Rami Astro, right? He's using his most powerful telescope to capture images like this of Jupiter, right? It looks incredible, no doubt. It looks absolutely incredible. This is the image enhanced right here. It looks insane. But then using the exact same telescope, the largest one he has, this is the picture he captures of the ISS. Why is it so shitty? That's his enhanced image.
For real? Do we not understand the difference between taking a picture of a planet and on ISS? Oh dear.
And then we have JW Astronomy. You know I love this guy. He's using his Skywatcher Quattro. And this is his images of Jupiter. Again, looks incredible, right? It looks awesome. And then this is his picture of the ISS. Did he take off some filters? Did he take off a lens? What happened? Why does it look so shitty?
How can it be so hard to understand? I give him one more chance to get it right.
This guy is also using a Skywatcher. He's using a Debunian style Skywatcher. And this is his photo of the ISS. So, what is going on here?
3 attempts and he can't figure it out. Let's see his conclusion of this.
This is the Celestron 8SE, which is supposedly one of the best telescopes you can get on the market to see the planets. And if these are the images that you're getting from it, I understand why. These images are incredible, right? Absolutely incredible. And this is the raw image. These aren't enhanced. This is the actual raw image that you can get from it. And then this is what the ISS looks like. How? Why? Why does the ISS look like such a piece of shit through these telescopes compared to the planets? You're taking images of Jupiter from 465 million miles away, million with an M, and pictures of Saturn from 746 million miles away, right? You're getting images like this. This isn't the enhanced version, remember? This is the actual raw image that he got. And this is the one from the 8SE, right? Incredible images. And then the ISS, that's a merely 250 miles away from Earth. That's it, just 250 miles. And you're getting pictures like this. These telescopes supposedly can see millions of miles away. You should be able to see the ISS astronauts circle jerking each other from this distance. Like, what the hell?
Perhaps this image can help him understand. The bright spot is Jupiter and the trail is ISS. The exposure time on this image was 13 seconds. Do anybody think he would understand that explanation? I'm not sure. ISS is moving very fast, but this is only one of several explanations for the problem taking photos of ISS, but I think this is the simplest to understand. But it's perhaps too advanced for flat earthers. Let's move on.
I was an atheist for the last 10 years of my life, until I discovered flat earth like 3 months ago. Flat earth literally proves the existence of a creator. You can't deny that. It's awesome. It's incredible.
That was a new one. The classic flat earth is the Bible tells us that it's flat, but he has it the other way around. Flat earth proves God. Oh dear.
Earth is flat. I'm telling you right now, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, but yeah, you've been lied to about the whole we live on a spinning ball in infinite space. Yeah, that's bullshit. We live under a firmament in an enclosed system. Outer space is not real, okay? We live on a flat plane. Antarctica is the ice wall. I know this is a lot to comprehend, but you got to get past the cognitive dissonance. You just set your ego aside and just try and just look at it with an honest, open mind, because I know it's a lot to take in. Trust me, it's a rude awakening. But the Earth is not a spinning ball, people. I'm telling ya.
Quite funny when a flat earther talks about honest. Where are your proofs? There are no proofs for flat earth. Let's move on to the next fool.
Globetards are one of the most dishonest people I have ever seen. Here I am with a scientific flat earth model.
A scientific flat earth model? Oh dear. Nathan Mute Button Oakley claims that you don't have a model in a flat earth, and it looks like something a kid made in school and then placed his or her toy planes on it.
Proving circumnavigation by air and by sea with oceans filled with real water almost 2 inches deep. On the lower side, all this Globetard can offer is a wet ball. Why can't he reproduce my experiment and display a real rotating ball with at least 2 inches of water attached to it? It's because he can't. Large bodies of water will never stick to a spinning ball. These dishonest people are the ones teaching in our universities. Our kids are graduating in foolishness. Hey Globetard, how about using this model to make 2 inches of water stick to it?
Gravity.
All right, so in the 1960s, we went to the moon, and we're going to look at some of the vehicles they used right here. You can see their moon craft that they drove on the moon with. Almost looks like there's an upside-down umbrella. Here we have the actual craft that made it to the moon. Wow, this looks legitimate. I mean, this wouldn't fall apart in the Earth's atmosphere, look like a school project or anything, but, you know, I don't know anything. NASA is a huge thing, you know, and I don't know anything. I mean, here we go. Here's more of the craft, you know. Yeah, I could totally see this going through the Earth's atmosphere. What about you?
On the way to moon, it was inside the rocket, so itself didn't go through the atmosphere, as you stated.
You know, we're gonna look at the leg of the aircraft next. You know, it's covered in well, looks to be like a pretty gold foil. You know, I'm sure that wouldn't fall apart, you know, upon entering the Earth's atmosphere. What do you think about this?
You're wrong. It would break up and burn up on entry to the atmosphere. But it didn't, because it's still on the moon. It wasn't designed for a re-entry to Earth.
Crepuscular lays We wouldn't have this if the sun was 93 million miles away, according to the globe model, whereby the sun rays come in a parallel lines towards the earth. So we have the crepuscular rays because the sun is local. We can use these rays to trace the position of the sun. Do you know why people get sunburns? Because the sun is local and depending on their skin as well, right?
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Oh dear.
So what do we see in this picture? We see the horizon. See the horizon? Do you know where the word horizon comes from? It comes from horizontal. Horizontal. Yeah? Horizontal. The horizon is horizontal. The horizon is never curved. Okay? There's no curvature. Look at the horizon. It's horizontal. Forever and ever. That's where the word comes from. They lied to us. There's no curvature in the world. There's no curvature. Look at it in the water. If you go forward, it continues and it continues. There's no curve. Water never curves because the horizon is horizontal.
Oh, I see. You are a horizontal earther, not a flat earther. Okay, thank you for that one. Now I can't stand more fools. Over to Professor Bernhard.
Destroy. In the latest video, Arctic told me that Mr. 45 or 46 was from Germany. He wasn't happy about that. He said that he wasn't from Germany. I believe he told me that he was from Belgium. So as a protection, if Mr. 47 is really angry, I asked Tor to join me today.
No problem, Dr. Bernhard or Professor Bernhard. I have your back.
Thank you, Tor. And now my reflections regarding today's videos. Are any of those people able to tie their own shoelaces?
No, they are not.
It's quite clear that none of those people have attended any type of school at all. They don't know the most basic things about the world we live in. To claim that some wood, some water, some color, and two modern planes are a scientific model, oh dear.
Wood is great if you want to make a fire.
Yes, Tor, but it's not a scientific model now. To sum this up, they are all uneducated science-denying fools.
Oh, God.
Bernhard, who is that? Is that Mr. 62?
No, I don't think it's him. Who are you?
This is Huge Ass.
Sorry, Mr. Yours, you were the wrong video.
I need some cheering up. I might tickle a flurf today. Let's get into it.
I can't stand more stupidity. Over to you, Arctic.
God.
Thank you, Bernhard. Banjo, USA, Brazil and Japan and DITRH. You see them in all Flat Earth documentaries as some kind of knowledgeable flurfs. I think it's hilarious because if you look at all the garbage they are publishing, they are finding videos on TikTok and so on and publish it. All is rubbish. Oh dear. I hope you don't dislike my Mr. the Professor Bernard tour and so on. I think it's quite funny to do those. I put them in the end of my videos if you have no interest of them. Okay, this was all for this time. If you liked it, hit subscribe, like, or come back next time. I'm back after this weekend. Have a nice weekend all. See you soon. Bye.